Students of class 8, today let us learn together the continuation of chapter 3 from social science geography. Well, in the previous class we have discussed some of the important points from this agriculture. Okay, so there's types of farming such as subsistence farming and commercial farming. Well, today we will straight away go to major crops. Okay, major crops are basically categorized into three categories. The first one is food crops. They are also known as cereal crops. Okay, it includes rice, wheat, maize, millets, etc. And the next one is beverage crops such as tea, coffee, cocoa, etc. And also we have fiber crops such as cotton, jute, silk, etc. Okay, first of all we will take these food crops. Rice. Rice are also known as paddy. Okay, you can see from the picture right here is rice, and here the people are so to say sowing the rice nursery, so to say. Okay, so it's a staple food of the tropical and subtropical regions of the world. Okay, for growing of this rice it needs around 20 degrees Celsius of temperature. Okay, the rainfall should be 100 to 200 centimeters. Okay, so these are the necessity for the cultivation of rice. These paddy or rice are also cultivated in the deltas, river valleys and coastal plains of these tropical and subtropical regions of the world. Okay, they need this alluvial soil having rich clay content, so to say. Okay, so in the world, if we consider the world rice cultivation, this China, the country China leads in the production of this rice, and China is followed by India, Japan, Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Thailand, Myanmar and Philippines. Okay, in India, West Bengal, Assam, Orissa, Bihar and most of the northeastern states, they cultivate this rice. Okay, so this is all about paddy or rice. Let's go to the next before we go into the next food crop, in Manipur rice is also cultivated, okay, for thousands of years. Even today many people are engaged in the cultivation of the rice. Manipur produce a very special rice which is known as Poireiton Chakhao. We can see from the picture. Okay, black rice, a black reddish rice in color. All right, so this chakhao or this black rice was introduced in our states in around 33 AD. Okay, by our forefathers, you would say. All right, so the next food crop is wheat. Okay, wheat are also a very important food crop in the world. Okay, for the cultivation of this wheat, they need a moderate temperature of 15 degrees Celsius during summer, and they should have an annual rainfall of at least 50 centimeter to 100 centimeters. They are very much suitable, okay, in the places which have loamy soils. Okay, major producers of this wheat includes USA, China, Canada, Argentina, Ukraine, Russia, Australia and India. So in India, Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Bihar, they produce a lot of wheats, okay, and they also export to so many other countries. So the next food crop is maize. This maize is also known as corn in the United States of America. Okay, you can see from the picture maize and the plant, maize plant, and they are basically used for food grain. That means for the consumption of by the people, by the human, as well as they are also used as a fodder. Fodder means food for animals, cattle, goats, sheep and etc. Okay, even we use this corn, the powder of this corn as a chicken feed, so we can give it to the poultry also. All right, so they are mostly grown in the regions of subtropical climate, and they need a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius and 25, and between these 25 degrees Celsius they are very good in the cultivation of this maize. Okay, with annual rainfall of 90 centimeter to 180 centimeters. Okay, so the place should be humid. All right, and soil, as far as the soils for the cultivation of this maize is concerned, loamy and well-drained soils are very much needed. So they need fertile soil for the production of this maize. Okay, so United States and China, they are the largest producer of this maize in the world, so to say, and other countries like Brazil, Mexico, Argentina, etc. They also produce a lot of corn or maize in the world. All right, and this maize in India, this maize has not been a major crop, because most of the people in India, they produce this wheat and rice as a major crop. Okay, but it gained importance in recent times. So they are cultivated in Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, and even in Manipur, most of the hilly areas, they cultivate this maize, okay, in their kitchen garden, so to say. Okay, these are all about food crop maize. Let's go to the next one, millets. Millets consists of jowar, which is also known as sorghum. You can see from the picture right here. This is jowar, and then bajra here, and also ragi. Okay, so these are food crops, millets, and they are also used for food as well as for fodder, food for animals. Okay, they are cultivated in the places where there has 25 degrees Celsius and 30 degrees Celsius. In between that, the temperature is required for the cultivation of these millets. Rainfall 50 centimeter to 75 centimeter. And also, one of the advantages, these millets cultivation may be done in drier areas also, without water or without irrigation. Okay, so this India, they produce a large amount of these millets. So India leads in the production of these millets. Okay, and as far as the states are concerned, Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Punjab, Karnataka and Maharashtra, they leads in the production of these millets. In the world, Nigeria, China, Mexico, Pakistan and Japan, they produce a lot of millets. Okay, so these are all about millets. And let's go to the next type of food, that is beverage crop. Beverage crop, so this tea is considered to be one of the so to say most used beverage crop in the world. Thea sinensis, it's is the scientific name of this tea. Okay, nowadays we have different types of teas like green tea, okay, lotus tea, but here in this very topic we are concerned about this Thea sinensis. Okay, so as far as tea is concerned, historically it was known to India as well as China as a drink. Okay, so it is believed that Chinese, they were the earliest tea drinkers in the world. Okay, because they consider this tea as a medicinal drink. All right, in India, Assam tea, it was first discovered in the year 1829 by the Britishers. All right, so in the picture you can see a Chinese preparing tea and getting ready for so to say serving in a restaurant most probably. All right, so for the cultivation of tea, they need a very high temperature, about 27 degree Celsius and above. Okay, and also as far as the soil is concerned, need a well drained, gently rolling hill slope. So a hill slope most probably, with a place which is very rich in loamy soils. and these are mostly confined to rainy tropical and humid subtropical. So as the crop, that is tea, they require a very hot and humid climate. These are mostly concentrated or confined to rainy tropical as well as subtropical regions. In the world, India, China, Sri Lanka, Japan and Indonesia, they produce a lot of tea. Okay. In India, Assam, West Bengal, Kerala and Tamil Nadu, they produce tea. Even in Manipur, they are not widely cultivated, but still then we have a place like Jiribam in Tamenglong district. They produce this tea in a small amount, but it is said that the tea that we produce in Manipur are in high quality. Okay. So next, let's go to the coffee. It's a beverage crop, and it is also the second most important beverage, having stimulating effect. Okay, and there are mostly three varieties of coffee. First one is what we call as Arabica. Let's repeat again: Arabica, Robusta, and Liberica. So these are the three varieties of coffee. Okay, so it is believed that Kaldi, an Arab goat herder, okay, a shepherd we can say, he discovered this coffee in the year 850 AD, 850 AD. Okay, so you can see from the picture, this is a coffee, barista coffee, and these are the coffee beans, the coffee seeds and all. Alright, so for the cultivation of this coffee, they need a temperature of 15 degrees Celsius, between 15 degrees Celsius and 25 degrees Celsius, rainfall 100 centimeter to 150 centimeter. So Brazil, Colombia, Indonesia and India, they are the major world producing coffee in the world. Okay. In India, they are mostly cultivated in Karnataka as well as Tamil Nadu, and it is said that the coffee that are produced in this India are known for this quality. Alright, so the next crop is what we call as fiber crop. The first one is cotton crop. Okay, there are three types of cotton so to say. First one is short staple, medium staple and long staple. Alright, so for the cultivation of this cotton, we need a temperature between 20 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees Celsius. You can see from the picture, this is a cotton crop, and also they need a very heavy rainfall, 60 centimeter to 110 centimeter. Okay, these alluvial soils as well as black soils are very suitable for the cultivation of this cotton. Okay, so in the world, United States of America, China, Russia, India, Pakistan, etc., they are the major producing this cotton fiber in the world. Okay, so in India, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh and Gujarat, those are the three states that produce cottons. Okay, Manipur, okay, grown locally in small patches, not for commercial purposes, okay, but for so to say locally use purposes. Okay, so let's see the next one. Fiber crop, jute in Manipuri we call it this one as bora thauri. Alright, so they are also known as golden fiber. I'm sure you know what's the meaning of fiber. Fiber means rope or thread or whatever it may be, lung, okay, which is used for making gunny bags, bora thauri, bora khau. It is also used for carpets, ropes, tarpaulin, etc., etc. Okay, so for the cultivation of this jute, temperature should be 30 degrees Celsius with a very humid climate. Okay, hot and humid, so to say. So the rainfall, annual rainfall 150 centimeter, and these are mostly grown in alluvial swells of river floodplains. So they're very suitable in that region. So in the world, India as well as Bangladesh, okay, Bangladesh, they lead in the production of this jute in the world. In India, they are mostly grown in Ganga Brahmaputra Delta in Bengal, as well as in Assam, Bihar, Orissa, Uttar Pradesh and Tripura. Okay, so these are some of the important points regarding these major crops such as food crops, beverage crops and fiber crops. Next class, let us try to take up agricultural development, and also we have a case study of farm in USA and farm in India. Alright, so I wish you should study the textbook, and you should also learn all the notes from the study material which I have sent you in the WhatsApp group. Okay, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. May God bless you. Thank you so much for participating in this learning.